And they say, nah, we don't need KRS-One up in here. Knowledge reigns supreme over nearly everyone. Nah, that type of black man, leave him alone. Just let him go ahead and do his thing. But every once in a while, Cat want to test. I love it, because it's not me they fighting. They don't even know. You don't even know the magnitude he's dealing with. These cats, they just mouthing off and they don't really know. So I say, yo, let me just a little piece. Pop! Ease back, the real hip-hop is over here. Stop while you can. Nah. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Oh, man. Here's another one. A warning shot. You don't really want it. You don't really want it. Chill. I was born into hip-hop. I had no choice. First of all, I was born with a single parent. Hip-hop begins just like that. Matter of fact, most world cultures begin with the Madonna and Child imagery. The great goddess holding the Christ child. Especially in Africa, that's like an ongoing thing. The Madonna and Child. The goddess mother holding a male child. That's common in mythology, folklore, you know, spiritual history, that kind of stuff. Hip-hop starts the same way. A lot of people think, when they read the Bible, that the same revelation that's written in the Bible is going to be their judgment in life. That Jesus is going to come and judge the world, and you're going to get hemmed up with that, and you better be good. A God of justice is not going to judge the slave the way they judge the slave master. You started out with nothing, everything taken from you. You're a prisoner of war. You can go to God and say, God, I never even got a chance to know myself. How can I know you? God even knows that already. So the judgment is not on us. But what we do, we forgot about us. We forgot about our God. And what we do is we read the Bible and we say, wow, we gonna suffer the same fate as the Jews. No, you're not Jewish. If you ever want to escape Armageddon, read a different book. That's hip-hop. That's hip-hop. My jewel is my mind. You can put all the jewels on all day. My mind will blow your mind. My mind will make you take your jewels off and give them to me. What? You want to walk around with stacks of money? My mind will take the money out your pocket and put it in my pocket. Word. What is better to have, a stack of money or a stack of knowledge? When I was about 6, 7 years old, me and Kenny was in Cedar Park. This is where hip-hop began. Well, this is where hip-hop is said to have begun, historically. Technically, it's where rap begins. Because hip-hop's history goes back to the caves of North Africa, where cats was putting berry juice in their mouth and spitting it on the wall, and putting their handprint and blowing it on the wall, like graffiti art in pitch black darkness, where cats was doing poetry, beating on drums, trying to speak to the clouds and influence nature. That's hip-hop go far back with that. You look at Egyptian hieroglyphics with the letters and the characters, that's us. So technically, hip-hop has no beginning and has no end. You know, people are bugging over the word nigga in our language. The trick to the word is, number one, if you speak the whole hip-hop language, nigga is not offensive. Second, if you say, my nigga, that's acceptable. You niggas, them niggas, that's always war words. We gonna get them niggas. You don't say, I'ma get my nigga. Not unless you gonna pick him up to go somewhere. Yo, my nigga, you own that, you bring it in. Nigga with an A, not an ER. We know what nigga with an ER means. We don't speak that, it's disrespectful to our families, to our ancestors, to our, no hip hopper says nigger. I'm going to see my niggers. Ain't nobody talking like that. Cats is like, yo, I'm going to check my niggas. Even to take it further, since cat don't like nigga, we say, yo, what up, God? Peace, God. Yo, I'm going to check the God. Oh, you don't want to hear that? People. Bob behind a desk. Gloria at reception. Just people are afraid of this type of black man. Always been afraid of this. I'm what is called a free man. I'm not a slave. I study, I have knowledge of myself and my environment. I'm not ashamed to say I'm a father. I love my kids. I'm a husband. I love my wife. I'm not on the corner looking for hoes. Nah. We teach in universities, and the next day we in the most thugged out club you can imagine. We got respect from the hood to Cornell West in Princeton. What? The content of your skill, of your struggle, of your understanding of the inner city is what makes you hip hop. Not whether you rap the dopest, not whether you can break, not whether you do graph. None of that makes you hip hop. What makes you hip hop is your shared participation in the struggle. Do you understand to your heart what it's like that when the cops go by, whoop, 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 do you go, oh, they're here to help me? Or do you go, yo, 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 put that away? Or you just get tense. You hear whoop, whoop, and you can be nothing. It's this shared feeling of oppression and pressure that you go through when you live in the inner city. That's hip hop. If you're gonna stand with God, the world is gonna reject you. And you got to know that going in. See, a lot of conscious rappers, they say, I'ma stand with God and MTV. No, dude, it don't work like that. When you stand like this, you got to stand. It's lonely sometimes. It's hard sometimes. You broke sometimes. But in God, yo, I could stand here today and tell you miracles exist. I could yo, I can't even explain. I would not trade my lifestyle for nothing. I know God so well. God is like a homeboy, in my book, a homegirl. But God to me is like right there, and I perform miracles with, it's not even me performing. I just say, yo, God, what's up? It's like when you really realize the presence of God, like when you really come to realize that in your mind, like as we stand here right now, God is with us. What the fuck these cops?